it was saying that the country is beyond the country problem, beyond solution. Is that true? So can they show one side of Ernest Koroma that he seems to be feeling that he's still a Sierra Leone Messiah or the APC Godfather when you hear it over in legacy? That is
it still that influential within the APC?
I think
as
so.
an analyst.
I think so, because people like fly go meet in Nigeria, people in the color, people in the still go ask for a blessing. He's still influential. He's telling you that as the way I in this so now in an ECOWAS and conduct the most controversial elections, he understands elections, and he expressed in the sense that the APC means from the point that we then say that they not go agree on disaggregated data publication rather than reform and restructuring. So that audio was very tactfully denouncing not only Samuel Kamara, but although they say one for
based on your analysis, who said possibly the recording and release of the audio go don't come out?
It needs forensic studies. I mean, you can do that online. There are tools online that we can use. So, firstly, there is what is called an IP address. But critical, because I've been doing some research that because of WhatsApp is encrypted, for you to backping and track the original source, it's not like sending an email from a server. Wherein even with that, it's complex because you have dark web, wherein people they subscribe to internet service providers where they protect them, the IP numbers. So, but with WhatsApp, I think we just need to do with sound studies. We don't do as broadcasters. Listen the background for us. Listen who that call and who that respond. For the fact that MS,
that the former president called them twice.
Yes, but MSF not vicariously innocent, is vicariously liable on the fact that why he ever put the call on loudspeaker.
But he say inform say you're on loudspeaker.
Did he say so? I think he's on the line for.
He says so.
Okay. He said he get it on. So you ask yourself why Ernest Koroma continue with the call? Why he not deter say okay, well I can terminate this call. Let me do it on your own.
You mean to me?
Yes. You dey confirm say the former president be no say he on loudspeaker and you deal with two other people we wanna be to get the conversation.
When I am, they not the audio, you no need to ask me. Today, what I say, yes, Your Excellency, I say are they out two people listening to the audio?
No, the sound wants you, MS, the sound want you for confirm. Now that you tell the former president say are they with two people and they put you on loudspeaker.
What's up for confirmation? I say it then the audio, listen the audio, forget about my confirmation. Listen the audio, it is right inside there. So let me come to what the analysts just don't talk. The audio, me and the power, we talk more than nearly 2 hours, not complete 2 hours. We talk family business. The starting of when it calls somebody, when you called me yesterday, you tell me what you want me for. I deny. I say I don't want to create any other problem. But I can't think say yes. Me, innocence, I don't fear whether they hang me, they do me anything. I they take us in a code in destiny in my life. Of all people, I don't suffer for this party. I'm not getting nothing. Absolutely. All those executives, including this people they talk so, they know me effort. But people misinterpret me. I don't know if it was a trap for bring me life into destiny where I'm not expect. Today I get problem with my family. Even my wife, me picking the all. Me picking and I'm quite educated picking. I'm not the most. You see.
MS, who do you think say go trap you for give this kind of problem?
I don't know because I was not expecting it from even the president. Let me tell you something. I was not expecting it. My first surprise, President Koroma, he called me twice. That was my surprise. And I was so confused. Even the way I answered it, the way we opened the conversation, he himself no say a surprise. But it is not a bad surprise until we started the conversation. Thanks to the Lord, I tell her, say, I'm here with two people. The day that the audio, you know, they asked me for that.
So you feel betrayed? Say this kind of audio on to talk recorded, edited, and come public?
Forensic audits would be done to know if me, MS Bangura, am aware of this incident. Let it be done forensic. Even if one of the people, like how people, and they accuse James Cisse, who is former student of President Koroma, is the one people and they talk this and that because they exonerate the other Arabic teacher. When I'm your elder brother, who today, na the Machoka, now the crumble. I say, today I say the president don't call me to them. He say, who's president? I say, former president. He say, who reached the host? I call the president and not get. He called me back. Me call him one and not get. He called me twice. He not catch me. The third one he catch me. So it was a nice discussion. We started with this, with that. Then we end up back with a family discussion. But already inside the audio. If the audio, the one the old doctor, the audio, if they able to put everything, if the forensic put everything, the conversation, me with the power. Believe me, people who exonerate me say I was innocent. I am not an IT. In fact, I don't sabi go link. You send me audio, say call me for a link. I don't sabi nothing by audio. Let's pass it. Call me like I call this to discuss. I am innocent. If you have the top politics, I am a perfect politician because I get the experience from the founder. Yes.
The thing we know will make clear for we and we viewers this morning. Yes, you say. You inform the former president say they with two people. Going forward, you inform and say among them two people there what they with, and they put you on loudspeaker. When you say the two people there you on a conversation.
No, I don't put evidence, but the president himself no say the audio was on speaker. Like
how he go know? How he go know say you put on speaker when you former.
Like how they talk to you, this himself, you know, say this is on speaker. You, what they inside me. This discussion.
But ethically, when you get conversation with somebody, as other people like they, if you want put on speaker, for let waiting, let the other people like you in a conversation, you for tell and say, are there then two people there and are they put you speaker, then they with conversation.
So you want to incriminate me now for this thing?
No, I'm not doing that, sir. I'm not doing that. I just try for tell you the ethics of communication.
I will not to pay anything. Me and the Shiron land this thing. What in the executive care for do me? What in the president care for do me? What in the world care for do me? No, you know they push me to the side where no one go.
I'm not. We just want to get them clear.
This way they tell me so I not be sabi if I be sabi before talking. I not me have to nobody say for no.
Agree now say you were wrong for put the former president on speaker without informing him.
To you. How they agree to you for say are wrong? How they agree to you? I could only tell you say I was not expecting such. Please.
But if
don't drag me to the side one for go. Just leave it. Go ahead. This is my answer.
Mr. Bangura,
I can't agree to you.
Mr. Bangura, if now you been there in the shoes of the former president, he call you, he put you on loudspeaker among other people then you don't know what if will be reaction.
As long as I know they talk, and I will get for fear anything. Even the talk I talk to the bar say I do two people them. I believe that it help them more. Because if you get anything more we don't talk, people don't know for say, okay, this man is deal with some people there.
But what if I be wrong? What if I be wrong? You continue conversation without putting him on speaker.
Well, I know if say putting him on speaker makes me something where I tell you say I know one day experience what they would it force me. If you care for incriminate me, just but I would deny the fact for say it was not my expectation. So let's leave it there.
When they come back to you, don't just talk to Bob quick. You don't listen to MS and also we don't listen to the analyst again. So it clearly shows it. Yes, he put on speaker where it be around other people them. And the former president.
This could be my last discussion. I don't ever.
At this point, how are they manage them so that they not will continue for deepening the internal issues issues who they get as a party, because it clear see internal issues there from Dr. Samoa Kamara and say how na try for managing transition.
I want to correct you, please. I want to say something before Pope talk. I want to say something.
Go ahead.
Please, please exonerate me up into the internal problem between the executive, Dr. Samoa Kamara, and the president. Leave me alone to the conversation I do with the president. That is above my position. The Pope is a senior at Nami Pekin. Mohammed Pope Nami Pekin. Nami Pekin, family Pekin. But today in the political line in the APC, he is above me. He's a deputy publicity secretary. So don't bring my audio to this one. Talk the audio, just say what happened between me and the PA. So don't try to implicate me with your questions. I don't say what I therefore say. I cannot tell you say I guilty. I will tell you say I regret for what happened. And even the PA, everyone in the part of us say MS, he is regret. He regretted. I don't know. So don't drag me to a point where I not get for go. Please, don't drag this thing to the internal politics of the party. Please, take this as a private issue between me and the PA. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Bangura, coming back to you, Pope, the question Waboa asked, how an executive will manage these issues? Because a lot was said from the former president against Dr. Samoa Kamara Kinsi. First, he said Dr. Samoa Kamara now be the least prepared among all the 28 candidates that will be team up, but he single-handedly pushed for label for be the flag bearer. And he talked about issues of ungratefulness. And all of these things, issues be already there from the transition for Dr. Samoa Kamara being the leader, the take office kina and letter, counter letter within the executive, and all of these pending issues already there for let the party manage. Then this longer add again. How una they manage the issue?
In the first place, we don't feel say anything that as an executive because all waiting happens so now all waiting be done there already. And all waiting happens so back at the same time as a party. We feel say now like I tell you, we not the exonerative part. Now they we celebrate that. What will be the talk? We're not talking in isolation. We're not talking for let we destroy an individual. Then for us as a party say sometimes it cause any divide. No, it not add any divide. Because what we talk so a repetition of what will be on the state before now. And for let he say Dr. Samoa Kamara now be the less prepared. Well, in the first place, while should we go to that convention, we never knew Dr. Samoa Kamara was part of the race. You understand? When we go to that convention. But because by then, the constitution of the APC will been give privilege and opportunity, you understand, for selection, you understand? So we follow. And because of that particular clause, we see Usai take the APC. And if we don't navigate through all those odds to this point where we don't go court. The court don't make, we don't get the court and the other membership that don't make, we don't get a constitution where we don't amend. Now the constitution where we get, it give we the opportunity to say through and through every step of the day for make we get a leader with a vote through and through from the world with a vote. Constituency, district, region, national to having a leader of the party. So in 2022, we don't go through that phase. We all don't vote. And as a party, now some of us, now we didn't get the bad name we did about team A. Now because we stood, because we saw the technocracy in Dr. Samoa Kamara. We look at in track records, decide the way it don't work. I will be able to influence governance and make a better life for the people of this country. You understand? And it is a true reason that all of us conscious of the fact say in 2018, Dr. Samoa Kamara never campaigned to anybody. He was unpicked by EBK. So if EBK say he's ungrateful, it gets you angle where you look at. You understand? That one is personal.
But as a party, when I regret that decision the way the former president
we never regretted it. If we regret him, we only stand by that decision for 2023. Now because we believe in the decision of the leader and chairman then, you understand? We believe that now a leadership decision is a divine direction, and we followed it to the latter.
Meet on expectation.
For the
decision meet on expectation.
Will not be the consideration of expectation of being daily. Now faith will be getting the leadership, we be believing the leadership, and now it make even the other candidates them will be daily. You understand? The president now then come together in a NAC meeting and talk say, well, Pa, we believe in you. You don't serve this party well. We want to let you choose for us. You understand? Okay, you understand? So we go give you the authority for let you choose, and when you choose, we accept.
Internally na the APC for this kind of recording we come public. Waiting at the consequence.
Which one?
This audio will go viral, so
like I don't tell you.
Waiting at the consequence.
Yes, one. I'm not gonna lie by you. The side of Dr. Samura Kamara, then go feel hot. You understand? Whilst the side of the executive, we feel exonerated. So what we get for do? That party thing, we call we back who come, we can sing the victory song into it. Because in the struggles of APC, we always believe say there is victory. And I mean say, because of this kind of thing that happen, no, we'll go push, hey, Dr. Samura Kamara will not go anywhere. We'll bring him on board. We all come back, we can fight. We can put heads together, we all can put we absent together. There are mistakes we don't learn during the period. There are things that we don't go through. And I feel say them for T3.
So in all of this, who do I think is the victim between MS and that of former president?
Who are not the victim? The APC is the victim. The APC
Why not the two individuals involved?
No, these are individuals, and we are talking about the institution.
Because these are very private conversations.
The institution is bigger than the individuals. So the APC is the victim. So the
I get a question for
you understand? The APC is the victim because the APC is the institution. The APC is the institution. And you can even the former president and even Comrade MS Bangura, they can always talk and say the APC is bigger than any other person. So the victim is the APC because waiting happens. So for we, it affects individuals. It affects the institution.
All right, Melvin, quickly before we come over to MS, we don't listen to both MS and Pope, where they speak from the party angle. Now, as an independent analyst, Nayaso, also you think say this particular leaked recording left the APC, especially where you still agree say the former president is so much influential in the APC?
It left the APC in a quagmire. It left the APC in a dilemma of, well, rhetorics, reality, and actions. But basically, I think the biggest victim in this situation is the electorate of Sierra Leone, the one that they go and dance under rain and sun for APC or SLPP, because it shows that they have been deceived by their political leaders. They are the biggest victims. Of course, this is not only exposing the APC, it's exposing Mother Bio. And as Koma in that unverified audio, they talk about, say Mother Bio gets at Sam. He talk about things that already implicate the government as if then the witch on Sam, and as if this government don't fail to the brink and all that. So it gets a victimization. That is the political incorrectness you're talking about. But also implicates even in lawyers and in doctors, because he left this country on, well, purported in not being well. And now in that old edited unverified audio, nobody talks about his health anymore. Okay, so the victim there is also his lawyers and the doctor, but of course the Attorney General and Minister of Justice also, where I think 4 or 5 days ago they talk about the trial of, I think on a program but they talk about that. So it make you look like a buffoon, honestly. Talking on all waiting, it was like a fictitious. It was like you took that dream. All waiting be the talking at the studio, because I glad when I do highlights. In fact, there is a written report as to what a media we call from on a media. So it means that the government in seriousness also is question, and the sincerity to the electorate is quite serious. But above all, it means something that the government now get the duty for prove or disprove an escroma in innocence. Now to the APC, I mean, it's clear that the APC and Escoma is not pleased with the isolationist approach or the exclusive approach of Dr. Samura Kamara in meeting, particularly with Mother Bio, and getting engagement to the SLPP. How should they do that? And now that has been led, credence don't come out from the Deputy Publicity Secretary that has been existing.
Or you feel say that move the way Dr. Dr. Samoa Kamara be make, we go quietly go meet with the president and get the agreement before he can't tell the executive what the executive say according to the former president and the audio say. Then we go one ten Makini, Lord go tell the pa. Things say that move from Dr. Samoa Kamara be the right approach.
I don't think so. It betrayed collectivism. It was not just about Samoa. Samoa was there because of it was elected by the APC executive. So, as per protocol and etiquette, it should have first reverted to his National Advisory Council or the executive. This is what on floor. What can we do? So it shows an authoritarian perspective of Dr. Kamara, and no wonder EBK seemed sounding very vexed. But of course, it talks about the competence of the current executive, and I mean, it shows that this current executive of the APC gets what they will call in political terms vote of confidence issues. Do they get? They not get the confidence of Samoa Kamara, then seemingly not get the confidence of Anes Baikroma, and they are grappling with vote of confidence from the grassroots of the APC. If I was part of the current executive of the APC, no wonder maybe the 10 Timbo resign. What will be the faces in political ambition? And all them malaise. Yeah, the young man don't see.
According to Poppy, I say they're glad they say they feel exonerated with the content of this audio because I think the way them be done they say all along, but people been they interpret and the other way.
That's lend credence to what we call set play. Their anti-Samoa stance. All right, that cannot be exonerating. That can be implicating because we saw what happened when there was protests and counter-protests where ECOWAS delegation became a party office. So this is a clear example that these were the issues underneath. We make them want to put people innocent lives at arm's way.
Are they shying away from their issues, the APC?
That's a very critical question. What's the APC thinking? Because the APC gets serious thinking for do on whose legacy the next candidates get for campaign on. You're not talking on your own legacy. How that person they get for being in relationship with Anes Kroma? In fact, what will be the election in relationship with Anes Kroma? Now that Anes Kroma is talking about if you don't serve for the hand, I go tell ECOWAS for comeback. What will it mean for the APC? The APC needs to issue a position statement on this because this guy gets a long-lasting effect.
Because I asked the question, or just listen to Pope, what ask and say, Usa if he say this audio left them, but for me respond is like nothing will happen.
No,
we will call Dr. Samoa Kamara tomorrow, we'll call Comrade MS, we'll call Comrade Anes, we'll talk about our Sing the Victory song for them.
No. It left them in a state of if the supporter them going to be more confused than ever before. Because you get some of them very loyal to Anes Kroma. You get some of them we believe in Samoa Kamara, believing that there's people been thief the election. Then you get the other one them we believe say we are APC, anything APC give we, let them give we anything with the go with her. I've been in parliament, I've done MPD tell you say let them go babu say food they be and I'll go back to it. so that's it left the APC in a state of if they're not managed and well, fracas. But this is not new because the same audio they talk about Anes Kroma in Tosulu, Ibinget with say Kamal and others. Whether it was a conjecture or an innuendo that Samoa might be embattled now, but what if he emerges? And again, Samoa in camp don't argue. I was yesterday on a sister program with Mohamed Warise, who is saying that Samoa only accepted that condition for talk to Marabio in isolation, which I think is not right, because they wanted to avert carnage. That is good. But with now in terms of reference with Samoa and in team talk about, it's still not clear. Because Anes Kroma tell you say if una go talk anything at the table without this aggregated data, una don't miss. So it's clear that Anes Kroma was not in favor of the agreement of national unity. And that's the ironical position also with the current executive. They seem to be moving on that electoral justice is impossible. Wherein Anes Kroma's imposition is not in tandem with the current executive. So, in as much as somebody wants to say this is a set play for Uda, the Anes Kroma and incumbent one for get a succession candidate, the fact there remains that even Anes Kroma gets ideological difference with the current executive, and they should be wary about that.
All right, Melvin, let me just come on the phone line back and talk to MS Bangura, where this audio have become public. One thing we have been doing now for apologize to the public for sake of the audio we leak. But at this stage, you apologizing to the public. Why apologize for things you're not guilty of?
Thank you. It's a very good question. They apologize to the public for let people and she say something like this come involve me, MS Bangura, in this regard, where some of the people and get different opinion. The one that way sympathy with me, where they not say no to me, then they. The one that way believe say me play part, then they. And the one that way believe say now set me, then they. So because I am innocent, that is why I am saying they apologize to everybody from the people and feel say, me, MS Bangura, it is not my character. I am a politician with no benefits, but still are they behind the party up to this moment. So if it's something happens so unfortunately in my side, I don't just get for say, I just as much. I get for explain to people for say this incidents will happen. I regret.
What's in your current relationship?
But I am not guilty.
What's in your current relationship with Dr. Samura Kamara?
Samura Kamara, the relationship with me, you mean family relationship or political relationship?
Politically.
Well, politically, I was a stout supporter of Dr. Samura Kamara from the time when they pick as a flag bearer. Then we'll go to the 2023 election. I believe, say, the election was stolen. Then they bring the tripartite. The tripartite will come, the 83 points they would put out of the tripartite, and are this stealing of the elections. So if the president executive sit down, say, let's avoid it, done and dusted, let we go ahead. Some of we, the grassroots, they say no, we don't suffer. We don't all see how the grassroots manage or bring Samura back in 2023 winning, where they come back and tamper with. So if it's Samura Kamara bring electoral justice no means say all things just correct for Samura. If it is justice come, me I always talk about. Today, me I belong to the APC. Today, decision comes either from the international
reason why I ask you about your relationship with Dr. Samura Kamara, now the conversation where you get with former President Koroma regarding in dissatisfaction over Dr. Samura Kamara and activities them after the 2023 elections, and your response and what you been get.
Yes, that again. In order to the audio, I asked the president. I say, President, sir, how best we able to bring una two together with my brother? Samura is my brother. The president say, what you able to make me able to bring them together? I no go get that ability. I say, pa, not to me. And they wish better than I do. Go for consults because me, up to what they talk to you so. Then constant unity with Dr. Samura Kamara, I will be very pleased for that. Then we'll come out the way you can talk, say, then get a discussion with Dr. Samura Kamara. This discussion, it go out to the media of Dr. Samura Kamara. Now I say, pa, audio no can foot, no can feather, boy, they work and they fly. Now it raise up in voice. It then at the audio. Say, me cannot tell us. I say, wait, maybe cyber today. Oh, nice. Say, me cannot tell them what in a cyber business. In a former president, he don't do what thing. So when I listen to the audio, so all that one day make me, I feel somehow offended. Way you know come to the doctrine with the doctrine this audio, because if you all that thing and they come out, people are go feel say me na peacemaker, na peace I been want, and God knows in the intention I been get with EDK and Samura Kamara. For me, own position, it clear, even the executive, they know say, I am in favor of this electoral justice and we are working for it. But the day when they say we don't fail, the APC, nobody not going to drive me today because the one that almost of them one and they were today, I don't day before they're not chance some more than get. You see? So this is my position.
So from where the audio come out now, you don't get a conversation with Dr. Samura Kamara?
In fact, I did tell you to me, Al Quran wa Alan. Samura no one day take telephone call me like how EBK called me. Unless for me to they talk. home, where I can go home, who can go for go support them. Oh, me, love a rapid until the team when they go to Ram, and they tell and say, hey, when I tell and thank you. If they promise for call me, you know, call me. Because someone and I saw it there from the morning. Now, man, when you know, they call nobody, even with family there. The mommy, now they tell me, thank you for the support, why they support in Peking. With the family there. But me and Dr. Samuraka, up to this moment, we don't get no communication. If you believe, fine. If you not believe again, it's okay.
The question of why you na one way plenty people on the ask regarding wetin make na you na the person wey former president call forget this kind of conversation. You think say they set you up?
Well, you use the word. It left to everybody individual. But even me, I take as a surprise. I don't go say they set me up.
All right.
Just hold on. We will come back to you shortly.
We'll come back to you shortly, MS Bangura.
Because I get for go.
We'll come back to you shortly, sir. Quickly, we don't get Mohamed Warise, Alhaji Mohamed Warise on the line. We in the spokesperson for electoral justice, and if you not listen that particular audio day, some side where the former president and MS Bangura been talk lengthily about Dr. Samura Kamara, and we all know we are electoral justice. Dr. Samura Kamara now one of the people where they champion him. Firstly, good morning, Alhaji Mohamed Warise, and welcome to Liberty Breakfast Show.
Thank you very much, Khadija, and good morning to Una. Good morning to Sierra Leone.
All right, so don't they do analysis on this audio way leak last week between the former president and that of MS Bangura, where himself they na the conversation with we, you don't explain in your side of the story. Firstly, you able to confirm if Dr. Samura Kamara don't listen this particular audio?
Yes, Dr. Samura Kamara don't listen to the audio.
Waiting an impression about him.
Well, as far as we concerned, we were the campaign for electoral justice. As far as we know, as far as we concerned, we leader, no one for engage in any kind of discussion and day, and no one for because they believe say not trivial conversation in the one and day. At this time, before they talk about how we reconcile the country, at this time, before they talk about how they bring the country together, at this time, the leader they think about how we can unite Sierra Leone, how we can build the one nation where you don't put their manifesto. At this time, the leader no want for concentrate and then discussion there. But what we do now that we put together a position on this one. We get for do it, Dr. Samura Kamara calling the bloggers and stopping them from talking. We leader not able, not get a chance, not get the powers, because not to put them bloggers in it together, so will stop them for letting continue the campaign for electoral justice. Electoral justice, not way beneficial, not just for the former president, but even Madabio, even the SLPP, everybody in Sierra Leone, when it comes to justice, you want to let it happen, and you never in the mouth. Waiting do, when it will happen to you tomorrow, you will want for let them take the same action, let them take for your neighbor, let them give justice for the wrongs them, where they may cause them. So Sierra Leoneans, they ask, say, we election data, we want them because now we vote, not to just say now we vote, it is our money. So if anybody they interfere with that particular campaign day, then go criticize them, then go against them, then go challenge them. So I think say that's the issue now. So the position for we now that we leader cannot, should not, and will not, and shall not call upon the bloggers for let them stop, because not to in they control them, not to in hire them for let them. Now these are Sierra Leoneans who believe in waiting and believe in, So for we, that's not the biggest thing where I think say Dr. Samura Kamara for don't respond to, when I immediately respond to now. But the other thing I always discuss, we just think say irregrettable. We regrettable in the fact, in the sense that we're not for the engage by any kind of discussion in the right now, Khadija.
Talking about the bloggers, Warise, talking about the bloggers, one thing where the former president states clearly, now the audio na that, a conversation when he and Dr. Samora Kamara they get, now exactly the same way how they get or how they talk the bloggers them, they put them out. We mean say, now Dr. Samora Kamara, they give sensitive information to them blogger there. Now one of the issues that where the former president gets with Dr. Samora Kamara in the leaked audio.
So in this conversation, where Dr. Anes Baikuruma gets with Mr. MS Bangura, now one panel to leak the audio, now one panel to put them out.
Is it a question?
Yeah. Now the question I know we go for ask because we think
Well, we asked the question to MS. MS clarifies say from in end, not to in. And it confirms say it talked for almost 2 hours with the former president. And then doctor this particular audio, the edit and put sat inside him.
So who did it? Up to this day, we defend that person with do this age, this time, and then called information age. You understand? This time and then called information age. This is that time where you get to be very, very careful how you talk to somebody, how you communicate through the wires. Because we get people that we're able to hack into somebody's phone and listen to conversation. We get people that we're able to map near you, then they snip out information. We get people that they sit down in another room, you converse in the other room, then they get what you say. So I think in fact the conversation Khadija, it's trivial for all to engage by that kind of conversation there. Them blogger I read then they say this and they say that one day. Koto or my boss or my former boss, them blogger then are not control level. They one they operate by themselves. Why should they operate so then they operate? You understand? So for we the conversation are how we the hold Madabio accountable. For we the conversation are how we they get reprieve for all of waiting they happen in our society today, so that at least let people then get some cool hearts. Then we begin to talk about reconciliation. Then we begin to talk about nation building. Then we begin to talk about peace.
What is it?
You understand? For we, this is the discussion for the engage in now, not to then trivial discussion there. At this time, Dr. Samora Kamara in concentration, Khadija, now how if we can reunite the party and reunite the country as a whole. How if we can feed the people, because people are hungry. How if we can give light to the people in Sierra Leone. How if we can change the face of this country.
They go able to do that through the electoral justice?
Say again?
They go able to do that through this electoral justice they push for?
Dr. Samora Kamara are on the verge of becoming victorious now the electoral justice campaign.
How? What do you mean?
Dr. Samora Kamara they on the verge. Dr. Samora they on the verge for win the fight for electoral justice.
What in this mean? For that lame how they listen to, you can put them in much more explicit terms where you say, Doctor.
These are the best way I will put it right now, Khadija. It is on the verge. You know, say the discussion where they handle, or the people where they handle the discussion around the electoral justice or the election dispute resolution, then they keep them so dark from the public that now face-to-face conversation they do with Marabio and Dr. Samora Kamara and the one that we involve. So it's too complex right now. So what do we know where the campaign for electoral justice are that Dr. Samora Kamara is on the verge for win the fight for electoral justice. So in concentration, how we can build the nation.
So if he win this fight, he become victorious. How he go able to give light to people them? How he go able to give better life to people them? Because I believe say now somebody will get social contract with the citizens through a mandate to then get through the ballot box, go able to do all of this. So how electoral justice being victorious link with this? The missing link, now they try for let you put into context.
I know how to change the discussion when you get my program. Maybe we will spend another day, we can sit down or discuss how far we don't come with the campaign for the fight for electoral justice in Sierra Leone. I don't want for disturb it because what you talk about this program this morning solely now about the audio.
So
for
back to the audio.
we get a bigger discussion for around the electoral justice fight where I think say for engaging Dr. Samara Kamara and I win the elections. Mother be not win the elections. So if people are willing to it.
What you say?
Yes.
Back to the
Yes,
audio.
ma'am.
So after the audio don't leak, you say you don't get a conversation with Dr. Samura Kamara. You don't at any point reach out to former President Kuruma for express your own concerns where it gets regarding the part temper the audio where directly be they speak to him.
I'm not sure say it don't get back to Anesbai Kuruma, the former president. I'm not sure say it don't reach him on this wire for let them talk. But they may not talk before now. According to what you listen to, Anes Kuruma say they may not talk to Samura Kamara for let's stop the bloggers them. So we say not to Dr. Samura Kamara get the bloggers them. Not to Dr. Samura Kamara create the bloggers them. These are people them as Serenians and we believe say they don't take advantage from them. Then they fetch that day. So if they believe say if they see anybody is standing at the way for stop them or for impede them for that day, then they criticize them. Mr. Self, if I see anybody that stand on my own way for stop me, for impede me fight, for get justice, I they come against them. I they criticize them.
The former
so
president in that audio day, he expressed dissatisfaction over certain thing the way Dr. Samura Kamara don't do the elections to now. At this stage, how you go describe the relationship between them two people here based on waiting former President Kuruma be they talk about Dr. Samura Kamara na the audio?
As far as hello?
Mr. Bangra, will they come to you shortly? Let me just hear it from what you say quickly.
Put Khadija, I don't know you, but me and somebody we elect for say the truth.
Hold on, Mr. Bangra.
Mr. Bangra, will they come to you? Let me just wrap up with Mr. Warise quick. Will they come to you shortly?
Yeah, well, I want go.
As far as
People and they wait for me.
As far as the relationship, the Dr. Samara Kamara concerned, he and a former boss, then they call their relationship. As far as in concerned, anytime you want to talk to the former president, he will take phone, he will call him, he will talk to him. As far as in concerned, they belong to the same political party. In fact, Anesbai Kuruma is a senior member of the political party. But at this time, what they talk about, now bigger thing them. Don't forget, the current president, waiting at Sierra Leone, he accused the former president of a coup d'etat. Wait for me. Now you and Mother Bill, now not forget Palava today. Now not forget Kuskas, now not forget Rodro. Now Mother Bill for the call and criticize. Now Mother Bill for the go to public, call press conference and criticize. Tell me your position, tell me what happened between Mother Bill, tell me what you know about the coup. Because of the biggest thing now, anyway, somebody can put now somebody in aid, where it will be difficult for them for handle.
But according to the former president, all of them accusation that we make mention of, not that they make he left the country. According to them, now in colleague former president they advise and say because the current president they accuse them say now in presence now they causing instability. May left the country first.
Well, so for me, that kind of person I for engage and criticize because that neither you political opponent. Dr. Samara Kamara for me ally because are the same fact on the fact. For make sure say we get freedom for the people of Sierra Leone. So that for that single points that we make so that I make I think say irregrettable for we where the campaign for electoral justice we believe say irregrettable. Where Dr. Anesbai Kuruma come out and puts out this or talk that this audio to MS Bangura and reach this point where he reached so. Maybe no as I listen to the audio so I say this is a bombshell. That's what I describe him.
But it's a private conversation. It was a private conversation among two individuals who belongs to the same political party and they were discussing party issues.
It was never a private conversation. Because Mr. MS Bangura make a disclaimer, say I deal with two other people.
But he not tell and say he they put on speaker.
But the not before, right away. Once, but Mr. Bangura again for the talk. Even if you not put on speaker, Mr. Bangura again for the talk. This, for me, we believe, say, now one way deliberate, now one way meant for let them put out, now one way them calculate,
the all
then,
two.
then think about, the
MS
design.
Bangura and former Anes by Coma, you mean?
Trust me, I've been on clear MS Bangura, what do me analysis. I've been on clear MS Bangura say, you know, we only in phone at the same time in the record.
So who that you feel say record and put them out?
I think that one of the two people really they close to MS Bangura, now then do this recording.
All
one
right.
of them two then they, we believe say, now they send this here out. One of them, these two, now they will believe say, they send them to somebody, we edit them. Because you go clearly not say, the audio was edited. We didn't listen to audio. We now get the information expert them. We listen to audio. The narrative or the explanation, they're not the link up. They're not the corroborate themselves. You understand? Like when they write a sentence, this sentence where you don't have like go to the other one, therefore corroborate. But if you not corroborate, you see say you they get cut off in between, you go not say this particular audio, they're non-doctoral.
What do you think say them be aim for achieve what you say?
Now this or create the media frenzy.
Okay.
You know, like this way for create the sensation, for set the agenda, for set the tone of discussion at the country. We're trivial for me. For me, that is not the concern. This not get anything for contribute to Sierra Leone peace, to Sierra Leone having light, electricity, to Sierra Leone having food. It is not get nothing for contribute to
so
that.
You think
so
say
to Samara Kamara, that is a discussion. For Dr. Samara Kamara, now that's for the engage on. How for put food on the table? How for make sure so the people then sleep under light? How for make sure so the people then get easy access to transportation all over the country? Now then, that's not development. This is not a development.
You think say this audio in any way distract una where they participate for electoral justice where you say una they emerge victorious soon?
No, they distract in any way. We're on the verge of winning the fight for electoral justice. This is not going to distract us. You need to distract Dr. Samara Kamara. In Amboga in any way. That I make formally, UCC, put out any statement because
right.
This way not to anything for talk about.
All right.
As far as I'm concerned, not to for discuss because this is a former boss. This is from a boss way, say you can take phone and call them, they can discuss at any point. This for me, Khadija, allow me just this one point we'll talk about. They're not fed Dr. Samara Kamara all this while. They're not fed this man all this while for stop him from winning the election. Still in order to the point now where all of the people and the way they fed against Dr. Samara Kamara, they don't realize they don't tire. So, like how they can say.
Who that they fed them? Who that they fed them? Why you say? Whose people are where they fed Dr. Samara Kamara?
The very people are waiting at the executive, at the APC party. When I know say they don't fed Dr. Samara Kamara.
You able for help with you as there with names of them people are waiting at the executive where they fed Dr. Samara.
The National Dumbi, all the people that are the APC executive, they don't come together for fight against this one man. Even though not in party, even though this, we don't see Chairman Minkailu Mansari smart before the moral guarantors now the APC office saying that 80 recommendation there. Then Sabi. They don't do with electoral justice. Then they move on. And citizens still they talk about electoral justice. Una members still they talk about the election data. They used to say when they move on. So you're not to the party. So I make we say then discussion. I want to engage in them because it remind we of who don't come out. And
all right.
Dr. Samara, as far as in concern, now peace you want to talk about, now reconciliation you want to talk about, now development you want to talk about, now how to engage the citizens for let them build one nation. Now you want to talk about now.
Thank you very much.
This is a remote discussion in the day. Thank you so much, Khadija. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alhaji Mohammed Warise. We joined with this morning for talk about how Dr. Samara Kamara feel in the midst of all this conversation they get, and that's not be the spokesperson for the electoral justice fight where Dr. Samara Kamara the champion with some other people we believe in this fight.
All right, well, we'll come over now to MS Bangura for words before they left. We at this stage waiting next for you after this leaked audio.
I not get much for say. I've been saying I want to ask Comrade Pope Kamara for a word where he been talk, where he say them they exonerate them and they fight. Then he say somebody talk about fighting like where Comrade Warite succeed the executive fight against the will of Dr. Samura Kamara. So I just want to ask Pope say during the time where Samura been the struggle, waiting at the effort where the executive don't do publicly, where say them be they part of this denial because Samura Kamara not in one drinking position. If Dr. Samura Kamara go crap people meet that Monday, waiting been talk, therefore don't discuss and then try for fights about if they say because the man go meet that Monday unbeknown to them, so therefore then they take a other decision. I feel say it's not so good. And they accept whatever it is say we are not prepared to support. That is one. And secondly, my second question to Pope, Pope say the executive no get any effect on this issue. But the very executive, now in President Kuruma quotes na the audio say, Yansane, Menkailo, the how they call them Pope boss, CDI Atunis, and Dr. Samura Kamara then go meet her. Now the place where Payasane asked Samura for like he explained himself to Panes. We parents feel offended because he, as a senior man at the party, then why I take decisions, I'm gonna take decision and not meet her. What did then the executive been do before they go meet Panes? They may not try for tell Dr. Samura wrong or what's not. They not try for solve this thing where they're not able to lead Samura to President Kuruma. This is my question.
All right, many thanks to you, January. We'll come over to Pope as to the wrap up. Waiting will be the message we INSEF get, especially to the supporters them when at different camps and how they analyze this particular audio with it out.
Yes, in the first place, consider and say it's sad for make Ayeri from the official spokesperson for Dr. Samura Kamara, they celebrate the position of EBK for make a reference on the coup. It simply means, if not the official spokesperson of Dr. Samura and in the talk, so it simply means that Dr. Samura Kamara self-endorse the thoughts of Madabio against Anes Koroma say a try for planned coup against them. And it is sad and unfortunate. Like, I don't know if I they now under the questioning of MS Bangura or under the questioning of Mabel and Khadija. Because for me, I don't feel MS Bangura supposed to ask me question because the reason being, no, I'm not there also for answer an interview from him. You understand? I therefore answer an interview from Una. We invite we all for let we can comment on that here because one thing where we know MS Bangura for as somebody who knows here get social media but they waiting the track even people are waiting and they talk na they phone them. So and some yes, I get evidence for that this year. It gets about them.
So is it possible for this audio?
Then I get evidence say it gets about the way they send media trackers them for Naya na Salonia. You understand? Where I will name one or two about the way it don't do one two. So when such a person also they talk, you understand? I feel say I get to be very careful and get to be very cautious. You understand?
So
and I mean, they feel say
possible. Say
no, I am not. I know the states that one day because forensic.
But you say it gets.
No, it get that lineage. It get that lineage for even record people when they talk. He has that lineage.
So it's possible.
So, no, well, I am not saying he does this. I'm only saying he has that tendency because this MS Bangura has done that to me. You understand? But I be just want to be professional in the discussion and I be want to be professional in the conversation moving forward. It don't record me. Yes, it don't record me on a conversation. With me, yeah, because the conversation fall to another person. You send it to me. Because it was not a conversation where for go out. It was a conversation where be just there between me and him. You understand? It was a conversation where happened between me and him. So on that basis, for letting they can interview me now.
But to get any plan at this stage for do forensics for no that do the recording in
unfortunately, like I say, unfortunately, as a party, we not consider this thing like how maybe the media.
Not taking that serious.
No, we're not taking that serious. We never lie. We're not getting that kind of prominence because waiting with Japan right now, they talk about electoral justice. You understand? And as far as we're concerned, we believe say the recommendations, the 80+4 recommendations. Now priority, you understand eh? Now a priority to we, the 80.4 recommendations, you understand? Now that we want to see to the fullest implementation.
But
The
MS
80
just they challenge you now, see. They don't ever record you. They never get track.
No, listen. It's like how they say, I don't want to prioritize the
No, you bring up issue now where instead they challenge you.
yes, now the time for he has done no when how comes as I speak now, so now I can okay, be WhatsApp phone don't left now the motoka. I can pull in number then I can show now the conversations. You understand? Like how they talk. No, I'm for be a bit professional. I just try like for navigate on we party position on MS. You understand? We thoughts and we opinion about and that it make a lot of people you understand some of we even when it comes to conversation we are finding it difficult having it with him. You understand? We are finding no, we not say so. We not say so.
Track record for
No, well, not from the party. I am what are they talking now? So it's very personal. You understand that? It's an experience when we don't get from you understand? And when he gets a group, what they call global rapid on the units, he gets a group that's alone. Now a media group, you understand? Now a media unit and a media group, you understand? Now you understand? Now a media group we get, then call them global rapid on unit. What see they do? They get gadgets the way they buy, they send to them boys and they, you understand? They get a group. So when they gadgets and the way they buy you, when they send to them boys and they get other sophisticated one them, where it can send to them. Sometimes with the actual how they work. So any way the party they go, they get you interview, which they present now in the form of what they promote the ideologies of the party. So under such, instead of getting the border now they all they abuse you.
But if we don't all know all of this, we don't ever caution them.
Oda.
MS.
Yeah, it's fine. This is what we speak to. You understand? Waiting I talk you when I quote me now, I say it's a personal experience when me don't get with them. It's a personal experience. And it's no fun. It's no joke. You understand? It's no joke. I know him. You understand? I know him. Because we talk now. You understand? Fine. Yes, I agree. That is me not to somebody where they deny like you. You understand? So, but unfortunately, this is him. We don't get.
It's like a lot of grudges there within the
No, we don't get grudge. We don't get grudge.
Listening to MS now.
Well, I don't know why you express and so no more. You understand?
More than you on this party.
You understand? If I've been there, you age, I don't do more than you. Now because of the age make you don't do more than me. If I've been there, you age, I don't do more than you. Now because you born before me, you understand? But we have to be very sincere and honest with ourselves. You understand? Because when we watch Kingly, MS Bango and one from the people when they affect the relationship between the executive and even the members of Dr. Samura Kamara. Now the MS Bango and I'm part of the people when they beat the relationship between the former president. Why make us say so? You listen to him. You listen to him. You listen to him comments them.
Quickly, let's
just listen to
Pro. This one where they talk. So this is not me picking, but these politics don't change your mind. It makes an effect.
It just make mention and accuse you say, one of the people where they saw the relationship
between the executive and Dr. Samura Kamara. And also, in one person where they saw the relationship between the former president and even Dr. Samura Kamara, in a sense. Now, somebody where they publish audios them, they do audios them. You understand? And some of them audios that way they do. You know.
What's have you when they go school?
Can I continue?
The only time we talk now, the time I give the number.
Can I continue?
All right, Mr. Bangura, let it just land.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bangura. I appreciate you sent for me. It is true. You sent for me, I think, 50 euro. Thank you very much. No, I appreciate. No, I appreciate. Thank you very much. You understand? And I appreciate that. But in audios the way they do, you understand? They know they help for heal the wounds. You understand? Now the party.
But now make I ask you.
You understand?
With all of the revelations here we they make, if as an executive, when we don't call on to others say.
We not possible we talk to.
Not
possible they talk.
The party.
Okay, listen. You don't need evidence. Being a post with me in the talk.
One day, no talk to me.
You understand? Then, no, with all due respect, with all due respect, if Mr. Ahmed Bangura talk to the CS, I know, may not get conversation. I don't fear then I put a spell between me and during these last days, we will tell Ramadan goodbye. If you talk, so he's saying I'm Muslim. You understand? No, when I saw it, they call me. And as an old man, I respect that. You understand? You understand?
I don't care example. You understand? Nothing.
You understand? Then the time when Mr. Bemes Bangura, I inside APC. And I will be executive now, Sabia. So for let's talk, say if you Sabi me how they go school, I'll let you ask how school I go. If okay, let's show school. If you show
the one the way they call on cool and Masuela, the one the way it depends on this and that.
Wait, don't say
if I come home and go so I know you get right because
it don't call Masuela, not to their come out, not to their born. It does not know me.
Mr. Bangura.
You understand?
Mr. Bangura,
it does not know me because not to their come out.
As a way of wrapping up this conversation, Lord let you go now. Alright, Mr. Alright. So quickly, what are you plan where you get for try for manage this entire situation? Firstly, we don't hear people accuse you, say you get the tendency for record people there because you don't do Antoram.
Yeah, don't do Antoram.
And now this another leak.
Down there, they deny because when you know evidence not the Khadija before Nadiko, evidence not the like proof 5. If you say I don't do, if you not do that, you lie. That now that's how they talk. Go drop them.
All right.
Not do that.
How you plan for manage? How you plan for manage this entire situation now so that you go gain the trust back from your party comrades? Them we don't get doubt in you now, especially that of the former president, we will also they get this telephone conversation. And according to you, since where this audio leak, you know the opportunity for column, now resolve things. Waiting at the way forward for you for manage the situation, MS.
I promise to take the risk back for call Dr. Anes by Kuruma. Now when this thing don't come at the media.
You sure say go answer you call? You sure say it go answer you call?
When that is the question, when you ask me, he give me advice. I promise for say I go down. If he answer, he fine. If he not answer, he fine. The main question where Pope say, he ask question if the Secretary General don't ever reach me. Now Pope say, the Secretary don't say he don't try for this. We not to true. That's not lie. Last time Dumbuya, na me a small one. Last time Dumbuya, me na one of the people. Wait. Now one of the people, one of the people we fight for him. I want to talk to him. And SSF knows I get evidence say I've been on the try for bring peace na the party for get advice. Evidence say we me the proof. Or if he call me, I go talk to him.
All right.
The step 3, because now he's senior man for the party. Even who payment go for go pay, then now payment now tell the party go to Secretary General. Now the custodian. And by this we discuss with the former president. I talk and say, "Pana, you been giving approval of this global rapid on unit. If this global rapid on unit become a hit to the executive side, because they see me where they head are they in favor of the electoral justice? I just too doubt." But this party, would they fight for her? Would they fight for this party?
All right,
and
many thanks.
All the used to this party.
Many thanks for you joining me this morning at the breakfast show.
All right, thank you. MS Bangura will join me this morning. Quickly, Melvin, what do you feel at the way? Yes, we'll come to you. What do you think at the way forward now for the APC for resolve all of the issues there?
Well, I think they need for get honest conversation among themselves. Of course, it's clear now that MS, though it might sound very, in many people's estimation, otherwise, but it get influence because that has been corroborated by Pope seated here. I just doubt MS small that he say you not sabi but technology, you not sabi but record, you not sabi but social media. But interestingly, when we do my background search, he is the establisher or creator of the Rapid Support Hunt Unit in Germany. Mind you, this is not so like Salon when I will say some of which something.
I want to know the response of the list. Why you hurt me?
All right. So, firstly, let me just say, MS Bangura as it stands is being used as a pawn. Me not sabi am, but a big man maybe and say he is a pawn. He is a pawn not only to Samura Kamara, he is a pawn to EBK, he is a pawn to the executive. He is being scapegoatized.
Why do you think so?
Because if you listen to the person in SSF and in message, though with some inconsistencies, it's clear that he was choosing for a purpose. Either he get the numbers, or he get the audience, or they look and say this man, he get the orientation. So he's a pawn. And himself, as a big man, he get to reflect on what he wants for himself, more with the political party. Of course, there are several issues. Of course, this one have to do with for the APC. This is important and not for downplay them. And I feel say the executive need for come out of the position. Because what does this mean for Resolution 4 in the Agreement of National Unity, which talks about releasing of political prisoners? The APC must come out to tell us whether Ernest Koroma is a political prisoner or not. And what is their position on his return? That's one. On his trial? That's two. As it stands, we've been deceived by not only the APC but also the government. And of course, Ernest Koroma is unverified audio talk about saying any media and the one and the flag bearer. And we know they are also still there. So is this a gang up against the already people already declare that there is already an establishment candidate? From when you listen political undertone, it seems as if there is a consensus candidate from the executive. How will this bode when it comes to the grassroots and other members of the executive? So the APC must think at this, must look at this very, very seriously. But also they must look at what they want for the campaign. Whether for be the next candidate. Is that person going to be campaigning on EBK in legacy, or it will create a new niche on your own? How will that be possible? So the APC, this is not the help for make them formidable. This is not the bold start and chances for 2028. All I can say, this they undermine them, and I will not be surprised if there is external politics at play. This cannot be alone within the APC. This, if I don't distract we from last week's conversation, we are discussing about SLPP lower level elections and the violence. We are discussing about emerging issues coming out, but this now that usurp. So for me as a deep political thinker, I look at what's been there and how this come. So this is not mistaken at all. It's an agenda setting for set the tone, and unfortunately, it's not as if everybody knows how to take responsibility. But if and I mean for the advice and Koroma for ask, I will tell and say office for issue a statement, the APC executive for issue a statement in a rebuttal or reaction. Even the Attorney General and Minister of Justice need for come out now that it is clear that Ernest Koroma is not sick, and he's talking about ECOWAS bringing him back or not. Matter be in office, the office of the president also must come out very clear, because Ernest Koroma has indicted him tactically that he knows he has got something under his sleeve. Is it justly or unjustly? So this is not an ordinary audio for the fact that Ernest Koroma don't be two-term president. He's been the leader and chairman of APC for almost unending ages. I don't know if I don't know. I'm not checking my record if he's perhaps the longest leader and chairman after Shaka Stevens. But also he's bragging that he has got international connection with the ECOWAS. This audio also implicates the ECOWAS. How would they look ECOWAS now if they cannot see that one can do follow up? Because we already know that from this audio, it's like the ECOWAS, we are just treating us like fools. We are something behind the curtains that we don't know.
All right.
So for me, this is far-reaching, and all the one they will name, including Ernest Koroma, doctor, he should issue a statement, because if he's on medical leave, I'm already on medical leave, they talk for 2 hours. If they talk on far-reaching issues, his office must come out with a statement, because this not implicates criminally or otherwise in trial.
But in party not taken that serious.
If in party not taken serious, not mean to say the country not for taken serious. And I mean to the country, not for say the party always want to downplay them because they don't expose the negativity of the machinations within the party.
All right.
We should not settle for that. Okay. Civil society, the media, political observers, institutions, and all those who are named, then get a duty for come to the public and clear the name, because this is not just an ordinary audio coming from Melvin or Adebayo. This is important than all audios that we don't come on in recent time for this time. So they should take it very seriously.
Thank you very much, Melvin. Quickly, Pope, in wrapping up the way forward as a party, how do they manage the issues there?
I think I want to borrow a word from Melvin that we need for heal the wounds, and we need for continued reconciliation. And like how we say, this audio will come out for us. It just states the things we be done they say before. It just reiterates with commitment and the positions them we be done take. And we want to tell every Epician that as a party, we are committed to the 80.4 recommendations. And I want to celebrate what you say this time around at the official spokesperson, because when it started as a civil society. And I believe say the glove or the lens will be the use, will be the IDBN don't come now openly, and we don't see him, we don't understand, and whatever he say now, we know say it's coming from Dr. Samura Kamara directly. What's in with it against? Now they deceive the people, even while he was making his statement. As if as when they talk about electoral justice, you understand, it's about removing the current president and installing Dr. Samura Kamara. And that is exactly the negative what they do, what they make with people, and they see we like I say, now we don't want Dr. Samura Kamara. And for we, it's a concern. Because we also want, for within our governance, we change the lives of we people. We want for change the narrative that is country.
Misinformation did it come out from Dr. Samura in camp?
Well, from what you get from what you say, you know say, if you know the official spokesperson Dr. Samura Kamara, and why the people will be make their statements there, so it simply means that misinformation they be come out from Dr. Samura camp. So this is something where at least Dr. Samura says get for talk to her, say as an official spokesperson, let it stop for they make, because they use down there for make at least a data the relationship between we and we people them, and it disturb we greatly for let we they reach out. All what we want, let we come out openly. We prepare the minds of we people them for say we are putting our apps together for ensure that the nonsense will happen 2023. Trust me, we're not going to see a real occurrence of it again.
According to our internal party procedure, it correct for let Dr. Samura Kamara get a spokesman personally, way not to the party communication secretary for communicating.
Well, inside the party, we don't get no department who will call electoral justice. You understand?
So, not recognize.
So no, that is, I make I say, you hear what you talk now, say Dr. Samura Kamara in spokesman.
So, una not recognize.
No, we as a party not recognize them. We don't even take notice of them. Now, only when they talk. You understand? We don't even take on. We not come to answer either. You understand? And we not hear him from Dr. Samura Kamara. We only hear him from what he say.
All right.
You understand?
But can the party do without Dr. Samura Kamara?
No. As a party, we need everybody. And Dr. Samura Kamara don't serve as the face of the APC. You understand? He gets a key component where he carry. And that component where they carry as a party, we need them.
But the electoral justice, they under the APC.
Electoral justice is a national fight.
Una the supporter
We they support electoral justice.
We just hear from his spokesperson say una chairman, deputy chairman, secretary general, the first Dr. Samura Kamara.
It only means say maybe he not comprehend the statement of the chairman. When the chairman talks, when the chairman states now in communication with ECOWAS, they say we are ensuring that we follow the 80.4 recommendations to the latter. That's what the chairman say.
All right.
You understand? And beyond all reasonable doubts, I believe say that must be respected. But if proper comprehension, I am here for make them know say the chairman and the party will support the 80.4 recommendations, and we are behind it. And trust me, we will ensure say whatever way they inside it, we push them for let we ensure say yes, we people and get a better living.
Including disaggregated data.
Thank you very much.
Disaggregated data is exactly what we are yearning for.
We
Now
need
that
for
we put on the table.
Will you get it before
We need-
2028?
That is our wish, and that is our demand, and that is our
It
cause.
wishes we are us.
Now the demand. You are among those that will rise.
So that is the hypocrisy that has been said about your executive.
No, that's
you
not
are not
hypocrisy.
consistent.
We are consistent, very
You're talking
consistent.
about electoral justice, you're talking about not having disaggregated data. How is that simultaneous?
Electoral justice goes with disaggregated data. Maybe you are missing the point.
No, it's okay.
Thank you.
Many thanks, gentlemen. We will not join with this morning Melvin Tijan Mansare, a social commentator and also an analyst, and we get Mohamed Pope Kamara, deputy publicity secretary for the APC, and MS Bangura, when I want for the people waiting at the audio way leak the former president. Many thanks, Mr. Bangura. We join we all the way from Germany this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Now they end the conversation. Princess Piers then produced the program. Musa Saukoma, Samuel Thomas, Nadengi technical support to the production team. Mina Khadija Bangura, they say have a blessed day.
All right, until we meet again, Mabel Kabade say get a good week and continue for watch Liberty TV as we continue for going more content throughout the day.
You are watching Liberty Breakfast Show on Liberty Online TV.
Undeveloped city, then clean. All clean city, develop.
This is Yvonne Akisoya, Mayor of Freetown. And today, I want to talk to Freetonians about sanitation. We objective, transform Freetown, transforming lives. We not go able to achieve them if we all not join hands. Freetown City Council get role, but every Freetonian also get responsibility. Let we start first with the fact say FCC with the sweep 110 major streets every single morning from Monday to Saturday. But when we don't sweep the streets, if Freetonians then come and they continue for heap dirty in the street, you know they make the place look fine. Now make we get them litter bins them. The yellow bins we wanna go see around. So in the waka, you drink from your water bottle, your water plastic, you eat your packet something. Not even a ground where you done. Make sure say you put on one of them bins then they. That litter bin they, you know they for you host dirty. You know mean say if you pack you host dirty, you can pin her next to the bins them. Not to the idea that. No give you host dirty. To them one way the Allah say clean salon. No say that dirty way they collect now you host. You know get for can go now the one of the two official sites. You know they can go Kissy Bomber, you know they can go King Tom Bomber. It turns so it left on the ground. And now we council get a problem, but you self get a problem because now from somebody else in Domot, your own dirty don't end up. So wait you for do it you host dirty. We get the one then a council when we don't certify. So then approved waste providers. Then they on tricycles, some of them then a vehicle. You will get host, you will get business, you in a hospital, institution, everybody for make sure say the waste collected by an approved FCC waste collector. We get the tricycle groups, we get the companies. So you go see them around. We engage with them on a regular basis. And wait till we go do now as we come into this new year. Now for make sure say FCC stand behind them for you for no side and day and for let themselves go to you so that we no go get a gap. When you eat dirty in a gutter, it end up na Lumley Beach, Toke Beach. All the tourism ambition where we get for the city, we lost that potential there. FCC, they spend boku money on dirty business. The fuel, the labor, the vehicle maintenance, the spare parts, the night operations, the illegal dump site clearing where we get for the do every now and then. All that boku money. I'm not gonna say we're not gonna spend anything, but we're going to reduce some. If Freetonians then do the right thing. Because we not gonna get for go clear illegal dump sites. We not gonna get for sweep as many streets and spend as long. So if we reduce that money will be spent now on dirty business, we go able put some on development. We all want for improving municipal schools. We want improve the markets then. We want for let we see new developments at the city. That money will be used for dirty business. You and while we all make up we mind. Pay.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone. Orange.
You are watching Liberty Online TV.